Should we do a little cave camp? Oh yes, you better believe we should. Right. So welcome back to the Blot Outdoor Show, Mandingos. Yes, I'm back out on another stealth camp. Well, I say a stealth camp. It's kind of a stealth camp and kind of a wild camp at the same time. I'm looking at camping in this tiny little cave. I've passed it loads of times and I've stopped in it when it's been raining and made a coffee when I've been out walking the dogs. And I've always knew I was going to go there at some point and camp there. I've been waiting for a day like this where it's rainy. It's not raining heavy at the minute, but it is forecast to rain all the way up until midnight. I'm hoping for some heavier rain once I get in the cave. I think it'll just be so nice and chilled out sitting there watching the rain outside. Yeah, so what I mean by it's not stealthy, well, it's not like what I've been doing the last few weeks, is it? Where I've been in some bushes by the side of a busy road and next to like a housing estate and people walking past close by. It's not like that, but it's still in an area called, well, it's called Hawthorne Dean, and it's a busy area for dog walkers, and the locals will still be out on a night time when it's dark with the torches walking the dog dingoes, mandingos. So yeah, I'm gonna have to be careful not to get heard when I'm sitting talking shit after a few whiskies, waskies I should say. Aye, because I know some people will not know this. Wild camping in the UK, well in England, is illegal, and it's only going to take one person to hear me or come across us, and you know, if they're the type of people that are going to phone the police, I can be moved on. The chances of it's very slim, you know. Most people probably won't mind you camping out, but there's always the odd person, isn't there, that'll pick the phone up and phone the police. You know what I'm talking about, Mandingos. So I've still got to be a little bit stealthy, you know. I kind of just sit there blasting music out and shouting to the top of my voice. Aye, but I would say it's like a wild camp as well. Definitely like a wild camp. But either way, guys, I'm still out on a rainy Saturday night, and I'm hoping you guys will come along on this stealthy wild camp and listen to me talk a load of shite once again. I've got some whiskey that's been kindly given to me, so you know what that means, guys. Stick around for the world famous whiskey review. I've got some food to cook as usual, loads of snacks, loads of shite to talk. It's going to be another epic camp. You better believe it is. Okay, the Mandingos, I will bring you absolute legends back when I'm a little bit closer to my little cave where I'm going to camp. Right. Not far now, guys, from my camping spot. Just got to come out these woods here, cross over the railway line, and then about another 5 minutes into the Dean, and then into the cave. Oh, I'm dying for a beer. I've got a right thirst on. Here we go anyway. Coming up to the railway crossings. There's the rain coming as well, just where I was hoping for. still always give a good little check. Just to be on the safe side. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. Nice chilled out camp. There's a reason why I've chose this camp as well tonight. I'll explain that to you when we get there and we're chilling out with a nice cold beer. You know, it makes sense. That's the direction we're going, guys, into the woods over there. Bring you back in a minute. That's the viaduct I camped under a few weeks ago, guys. If you can remember that video, it was like on the other side of the viaduct, obviously down in the bottom. I came along from the beach where I made my way down all the steps onto the beach, and then I came round from the other side. But the cave is just up here. So let's go. Mandingos. There's another little cave there. That's no good. That's right on the path for the dog walkers. This is the way we're going. Over here, I have passed a couple of dog walkers when I've had the camera off. So I'm just making sure the coast is clear. Yep. Let's go. Oh, mind your step, Chris. Here we go. This is going to be my home for tonight. Be careful, don't want to slide down there when I've had a few beers and whiskies. I'll get me bigger torch on soon, because I know the torch on this phone that's on me selfie stick, it's not the best. And I don't want to go down there either after a few bevies. Right guys, I'm going to get the old Baghdad off. I'll have a look for the best spot to put my gear. I'll bring you back in a few seconds. Ricicles. Cheers folks, nice little can of rum and coke, Captain Codneck, Captain Cook, Captain Codneck. Oh, not bad, just a cheapo from Lidl, you know the cheap shop, Lidl. I was in there with Mrs. Blott the day just getting a few bargains, a few bits of shopping. Lidl and B&M, you've got to get the bargains, guys, haven't you? I just thought I'd get one of these for a change. I've got my beers there, or my lagers I should say, and my whiskey as usual. Just a nice little can of rum and coke. Aye, fantastic. Great little spot this, like. I knew it would be. I was hoping it was going to be absolutely lashing down with rain now. When I was walking in, it started spitting on, and then it stopped, and then it started again, and then it started raining a little bit heavier, and I was thinking, champion, get into the cave, just sit back and relax, and watch the rain coming down outside the cave, and just sit and listen to it. Be so relaxing. You never know, it might still start and rain. It was forecast to rain from like pretty much when I was walking in till midnight tonight. So we might still get some rain, which is what I'm hoping for. Mandingos. Pardonski. Very nice. Aye. So when I was walking in and I was saying to you, there's a reason why I've chose this place to camp tonight. You know, like a nice chilled out one. A change from where I've done the last couple of ones, where it's been a bit sketchy in the bushes, near busy roads and houses and stuff. I've been struggling this week, you know, I've been struggling really bad with anxiety. It's not something I like to talk about, and something I rarely do, or hardly ever do on this channel, mention. It's not what this channel's about, and I'm not going to start and bang on about mental health, guys. So if anyone's ready to turn off now, or they're saying, oh God, not the old mental health thing, no, you're not going to get the old mental health thing getting chucked around on this channel, guys. I watch a few channels, you know, and they go on and on about mental health, which is great, you know. If that's the way them like to deal with things, you see them with the head in the hands, and the crying on camera and the breaking down. No, that's not what this channel's about. This channel is all about good vibes, positivity. I get a lot of people watching my channel who are feeling down, and I get loads of lovely messages of you amazing subscribers saying that when they watch my channel, it cheers them up and makes them feel happy, you know, and that makes me feel great. If I can help a handful of people, this stealth camping and wild camping, that makes it all worthwhile for me, Mandingos. But I just needed like a nice chilled out camp on this one. A couple of days ago, I was through the Metro Centre with Mrs. Blott. After work, we went through. I'd ordered some like outdoorsy hiking tops from Blacks online, and I got them in extra large. I must have been putting a bit weight on, you know, eating all them dodgy takeaways. And eating loads of shite every camping trip. No, they're like a super tight, stretchy fit type of top. Normally extra large fits, but they were like really tight. Me hernia, you could see the old big hern sticking out from my belly button. I tried one on in the sitting room, and Mrs. Blott was pissing herself laughing. She was saying, "You cannot wear them, Chris." I said, "I know, we'll have to take them back." You can just send them back off in the post, but I thought, oh well, we'll go through the Metro Centre because there's a Blacks shop in there, and it's easy just to go in and you hand them in there. They're great that way, to be honest. So we were through the Metro Centre. I'm going off track, aren't I? I'm going off track like I normally do, talking shite. You know what the Blot Outdoor Show is all about, guys. But just walking around the Metro Centre, I don't know what was wrong with us. All week it had been building up, like my anxiety. But I never mention it. I never say anything to anyone about it. Just, I don't know, like an awful feeling in this. Just, my whole body feels like people might get it a different way than the way I get it. But mine, I feel like I'm trembling all up my legs, through my whole body. my hands tingling, like numb in my hands and my feet. I feel like I'm getting like, you know when you hear like when you hear women say they're going through the change when they're in the 50s and the 60s or whatever, and they're getting like hot flushes, just feeling like I'm getting like hot flush, dizzy, lightheaded, you know what I mean? And I know there's going to be people saying, why, you're drinking all the time, man, Dingo, you're eating shit. No, I don't. I don't. I drink one night a week when I go camping, and then during the week when I do the food review, I do a whiskey review with just a little bottle. I look after myself, you know. I walk up mountains with a suitcase on my back. Although I'm a big lad, I'm as fit as a fiddle. You know what I'm talking about, Mandingos. But I just, when we went through the Metro Centre, I kind of like came to a head, you know. I just felt like shit. I never said anything to Mrs. Blott. I just got on with it. And then we went to Toby Carvery, you know, for like a roast dinner. Like a nice carvery, and we were just sitting there, and I couldn't enjoy my food. And this man Dingo loves his food, especially a nice carvery. And Mrs. Blott just looked at us and she says, you're not well, are you? I says, no. I just feel funny. I don't feel well at all. But getting out and doing this kind of thing makes me feel a lot better. And I can honestly say, I feel great already. It's the feeling I had a couple of days ago. It's totally gone. Just walking along the seafront with the wind and the rain and the fresh air. Knowing I'm going to camp in a cave and sit and have a few beers and talk to you guys. I feel absolutely fantastic. It's mad. It's mad how it can just come on like that. To the point where you can't even sit and enjoy it. You can't even enjoy your roast dinner. And then now I feel absolutely top of the pops. If you know what I'm talking about, Mandingos. Aye. Anyway, that's enough of me talking shit. This channel isn't about any sob stories or anything like that. It's this channel's about positivity, good vibes, making you guys hopefully enjoy it and make you guys feel happy. Anyway, that's it. I've waffled enough shite for now, Mandingos. This Mandingo is on top form and I'm going to have a beer. I'm going to bring it back. I'm going to show you all my shit. You better believe I am. Right. Okay then, my fansexuals, I'm fancying a nice little snack soon, so I want to show you all my food and drink before I start eating it. However, let's have a look at my setup for tonight, Mandingos. You've already seen there in the footage I've just showed you, I've got my bivvy set up, so I'm in my Alp kit bivvy. I quickly show you inside there, guys. There's not much room for a big lad like me, but it still does the job, Dingo Mandingos, as they say, in the southeastern region of Mongolia. I've got the old foil mat down in the bottom, my Berghaus sleeping pad, 2-season sleeping bag there, OEX. I've got me, I don't even know what that make is again. Is it Trekology? I think it is. Pillar. So I am going to be snug as a bug in a rug. You better believe I am. However, let's have a look at the old food and drink. For my main meal tonight, oh yes, Mandingos, you know who's back in town. Uncle Bensky Bates, International Playboy, Bunny Bar Insurance, a British gas price far too high, and lifetime chain water to the rich and famous after party people in the house of Love Shack, Baby Shark Attack on Bondi Beach in Australia. Mandingos. Oh yes, you know it makes sense. With that rice, I am having some chicken tikka with some sliced mushrooms. That is certainly going to be a meal fit for a Mandingo. Snackaroonies. I've got some Spanish meats, 2 different types in there. Lovely jubbly. I've got some Biltong, kindly given to me from Brown's. Check out the link in the description, guys, for Brown's Biltong. Click that link. That'll take you through to their website. Remember to use the code Mandingo for your discount. Oh yes, you better believe it. I've also got this. That's been kindly sent to me from, oh my God, my mind's gone blank. Sorry about that. I will tell you in a second. The name of the legend who sent me this. It's like Biltong. It's from Australia. The guy's been to Australia and he bought this while he was there, and he's bought us another one, which I'll bring out next week. Crocodile meat, crocodile jerky. Oh yes. So I'll make it snappy, guys, in a minute. I'll make it snappy. I'll check it out and I'll quickly let you know who sent me that. Okay then, for the rest of my snackaroonies, I've got the chicken and mushroom video nasty. My good friend Mr. Kipling sent me these. Some Battenberg cakes. I'll have a couple later on, and I'll have a couple with my breakfast with a caramel capadingo, a good old Jurgen coffee, which I must have left in my bag. So I've got some water there because I'll have a thirst on in the morning, and that'll do for me coffee. I had 6 of these. I've only got 4 left. Spanish beers, Estrella Damm. Yep. And I've also got this Bullite bourbon, which has been kindly sent to me from a lovely family. I'll tell you the name of them legends when I go to do the world famous Wasky review. But thank you, guys. I'm not very organised here with the names of people who sent me stuff. Yeah, so when I do the Wasky review, I'll tell you the names of the legends who have sent me that. And in a few minutes, I'm going to tell you the name of the legend that sent me that. Okay, guys, I'm now going to have a Spanish lager, and I'm going to have some Spanish meats. So while we're talking about the Spanish, guys, I am going to say arrivederci, and I will bring you legends back in a minute. Mice. I remember when Rock was young, me and Mrs. Blott had so much fun, and we were hopping and bopping to the Crocodile Rock, yeah. La 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 la. Yeah, I'm gonna try this crocodile. Where is it? Jerky, crocodile jerky, kindly sent to me from a legend by the name of Dan Helliwell. Cheers, Dan, my man friend. Very much appreciated. Don't know what it's going to be like. To be honest, it doesn't smell great. When I have the Biltong, as soon as you smell it, oh, you know the different flavours one, like the peri peri, and the barbecue one, and the chili one. Lovely. That doesn't smell great. But I'm willing to try everything once. Oh, matron. Not bad. Smells like shit. But it doesn't taste too bad. Really soft. Not chewy at all. See, I prefer to buy Biltong because I think jerky's a bit chewy and the Biltong's more tender, like a better quality. But this is just jerky, crocodile jerky. And that's nice and soft. So cheers, Dan. Thank you so much. That's a nice little camping snack. If I get a little bit snappy later on, guys, I apologise for that. Why, I'm some comedian. Spit a Ricky Gervais. Not bad at all. Washed down with a nice Spanish lager. Cheers, guys. Well, I think the whiskey is coming out very soon, Mandingos. Getting a little bit chilly. I'll put my down jacket on. Give me a nice warm hat. This is class. Absolutely class. I'm loving it. Hope you guys, hope you're enjoying this video so far. There's been a few trains going over because I'm right underneath the viaduct. I couldn't get my camera out quick enough to record it. I did get it at one point, I heard it. You can hear like the buzzing of the railway lines. And I ran out with my camera at the path. I nearly slipped over and went arse over tit. So I won't be trying that again. Right, I'm going to enjoy the rest of this. When I think there's some more shite to talk about, I will bring you absolute legends back. You better believe I will. And you know it makes total sense. Rice. Matron.
Time for a little chest warmer. Yeah. Alrighty. Oh, yeah.
Oh yes, Mandingos. You know what time it is. Wasky time. This is what I've got this week. Bullite Bourbon. American Wasky. I've definitely reviewed this before. It was a while ago, a few months ago. But this has been kindly bought for me
from a lovely bunch of people by the names of Paul, Emma, Daisy and Ella. Coyle. The Coyle family. Cheers, guys. It is very much appreciated. You better believe it is. I've got the old famous Cub Dingo, Mandingos. So let's get that poured in there. Oh yes. Right. Get the old Baker Rooney in it. Oh, I'm getting that sweet, you know, that sweet Jack Daniels type smell. That Jack Daniels and Jim Beam type smell. Sweet and nutty. Yeah, with smells like a little bit cinnamon. But yeah, very, very sweet. Like I've said 3 times already. It's just like a rich, like a very rich smell. Anyway, guys, that's enough of the sniffing. Let's get on with the tasting. Right. Oh, very strong, very tarty. Nutty. It is very nutty, guys. It's so sweet with a strong nut taste. As you imagine, like Jack Daniels. Everyone's tried Jack Daniels, haven't they? This is so. It's so Jack Daniels like, but even more intense than a Jack Daniels, even more sweeter. Ooh, with a lot. If you imagine like a Jack Daniels, but even more flavour, with a lot of cinnamon added to it. I'm really enjoying this. Now, I know when I've had this before and I've reviewed it, I've probably said a completely different thing, but that's the beauty of Wasky reviews. You can review something and a few months later you can review it again, and you can see a different thing altogether. Now I'm getting like an orange zest type of thing coming through there, guys, which is really nice for me because I love like an orange flavour. Yeah, like a definite orange zest. Really, really nice. Oh, yeah. Now that strong smell and flavour that was coming through in the first place, it's now settled down, and it's now quite mild. For me, this is just what I think, guys. It was really overpowering and tarty at first. Now I'm getting a lovely fruity, mellow, orange zest smell, taste, taste. You can tell I've had a few drinks now, guys. And there's a lot of spices there. There's a lot of mixed spices, but none that overpowering or burning. Just a lovely, fruity, zesty, it's just really, it's a really nice sipping bourbon. Down the hatch. Do you know what? I've got to be honest. There's no bullshit here on the Blood Outdoor Show. There's never any bullshit on the Blood Outdoor Show, guys. I always give you my honest opinion on everything. And I've struggled there. I've struggled to give any smells and tastes. And that's just the way it goes. Mandingos. But that was a quality bit of whiskey. Not loads of smells coming through, not loads of tastes. But what I got was absolute top quality. So I'm going to give that Bull Light bourbon a steady, a solid and steady 8 out of 10 Mandingos. You know what I'm talking about. This is serious stealth camping. Pardonski. Right. Ah. That's the mushrooms in there, guys. Gonna add the chicken tikka and the Uncle Bensky savoury chicken lice. I'm very hungry now, so I'm really going to enjoy this meal, guys. Right. Right, time to add the Uncle Bensky Beats bicycles in, guys. Oh yes. I'll bring you back in a few seconds when I'm getting ready to get stuck right in. Oh, very nice. Chicken, rice, and mushrooms. Everything bought from Lidl, the cheap supermarket. Just goes to show you don't need to spend a fortune on your camping meals. When I went into Lidl's today, I didn't think they were going to have Uncle Bensky lice, but they did. So I've gotten everything at a total bargain price. The chicken tikka was like £1.10. The sliced mushrooms was 99 pence. Obviously I get the rice for free. My good friend Uncle Bensky, or one of his people, you know, one of his workers, drops it off for me every week. Oh, this is just what you need, guys. Definitely this time of year, it's just starting to get a little bit chilly. So a nice hot meal. A nice hot meal before I jump in the bivvy and get my sleeping bag. That's going to keep me nice and warm all night long, in the famous words of Lionel Blair. You know, makes sense. Well guys, while I'm sitting enjoying this hot meal of lysicles, mushrooms, and chicken. I forgot to say chicken there. Chickoni waver. I'm going to take this chance now to say a massive, ginormous thank you to all you absolute legends who have supported my little channel this last week. It's so kind of you guys. You really don't have to. And I'm so surprised week after week that people keep buying me in coffees. You know, I don't know why you do it. But I really appreciate that you do. I'll watch me back sometimes, you know, on YouTube. I sit and I watch. You know, when you hear the sound of your own voice, and you're watching yourself on the telly, and you're like, oh God, I sound like a right knobhead. It's hard to understand why anyone would like us, because you kind of get used to the sound of your own voice. You know what I'm talking about, guys. So for you absolute legends to sit there and watch me talk a load of shite on your TV or your phone and go out your way to buy you a coffee, I kind of get my head around it, but it is very much appreciated. My Fandingos, yeah, I'm so grateful. I'm chuffed to bits. You better believe I am. So, yeah, one more time, thank you so much, you absolute legends. There's your names down there. And down there, guys, I'm slavering on and I'm talking a load of shite as usual because I've had a few beers, I've had a few whiskies, but I'm not talking shite when I say thank you so much. I love every single one of yous. Yeah, like I said, there's your names, guys. I really do appreciate it. I've got a lovely hot meal here. Well, I'm going to finish this off when I bring you back. When I bring you back, I'll be climbing inside the old bivouac and I'll be saying good night, Mandingos. You better believe it. See you in a few seconds. Rice. Okay, folks, it's time to get some sleep. It's a tight squeeze here in the bivvy, but I'm absolutely shattered. So I think I'm going to fall asleep very quickly, and I will see you legends first thing in the morning at coffee time. I've got some nice Battenberg cakes for my breakfast. You better believe I have, Mandingos. Okay then, guys, see you in the morning. You know what makes sense. You know what I'm talking about. You better believe it. Rice. Good morning, Mandingos. 10 o'clock. Slept really well. Slept like a baby. Well, I think I'm gonna get up now, make myself a good old Jurgen Cloffy, caramel capadingo, get a slash Gordon because I'm bursting, and then we'll get packed away and we'll hit the street. I need to get home and I need to start editing this video so you absolute legends can watch it tonight on YouTube. Oh, what a night. What a night camping in this cave. Tremendous. Okay, then, let's get up. Air matron. Let's get cracking. Mice. So that's me all packed away, Mandingos. As you can see, That's where I had me tarp down with me bivvy on top. Bin diesel's there with all my shite in. The old Baghdad is ready to put on me back. Well, let's get cracking, mandingos. I've got about a 20-minute walk back to the old rusty John Claude Van Sexual. Then I'm going to get home and get this video edited for you absolute legends. Away. Oh, then. Here we go. Well, that's it, folks. That's the end of this week's camping video. Hope you've enjoyed it. I've had an absolutely fantastic time as usual. What a class place that was to camp. Nice little cave, just what I needed. Chill out, a few drinks, talk to you guys. Magic. If you have enjoyed it, guys, you know what to do. Please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. I do read every one, and I'll try and get back to as many people as possible. And please join me next week on my next 2 videos. Foodie Friday, as usual, a good old food review. And then next Sunday night, you will see me and the 2 Chris's wild camping in the beautiful Lake District. You know it makes sense. That's it then, guys. See you next week. And thank you very much for watching. Right.
Matron.